Hello, my friends. Welcome to Soul Tranquility Space. Tonight, we are going to explore a very special kind of relaxation. It is the relaxation of changing form. So often, we exhaust ourselves trying to hold everything together. We try to keep our shape, keep our composure, keep our walls up. We think that being solid means being strong. But tonight, nature will teach us a different truth. Tonight, we will learn that true strength lies in the ability to soften. Before we enter the white world, let us first honor the body that has carried you through this day. Lie down and feel the support beneath you. Imagine for a moment that your body is made of ice. Not cold, uncomfortable ice, but strong, solid, crystalline ice. You have been holding yourself together all day. Your muscles are tight, like frozen water. Your mind is sharp, like a winter wind. It was necessary. The world can be a cold place, and you needed to be solid to navigate it. But now, the sun is beginning to rise. In the sky of your mind, you are safe here. The winter storm is over. Take a deep breath in gathering all that tension, all that hardness, and exhale slowly. Imagining the edges of your body beginning to soften, just a little, like the surface of a glacier touched by the morning light. You don't have to melt completely yet. Just feel the possibility of letting go. Now, let your imagination drift. We are traveling to a beautiful, silent garden in the middle of deep winter. The world is white, pristine, flawless. The trees are coated in diamond dust. The ground is a seamless blanket of snow. And in the center of this garden, standing tall and proud, is the snowman. Tonight, you are this snowman. Do not be afraid. It is a peaceful existence. You are made of the winter itself. You were built from the fallen snow, rolled and shaped by playful hands, patted into a solid form. You stand there, a sentinel of the silence. Feel what it is like to be made of snow. You are still. You do not move. You do not fidget. You are perfectly anchored to the earth. There is a dignity in this stillness. You are a statue of white marble, watching over the sleeping world. You feel strong. The wind blows against you, but it cannot push you over. You are dense. You are packed tight. You have defined boundaries. You know exactly where you begin and where the world ends. This is the ego. This is the identity we build for ourselves. I am this shape. I am this strong. I am unmovable. For a long time, this has felt good. The cold air preserves you. It keeps you sharp. It keeps you intact. You have watched the moon rise and fall over the snowy fields many times. You have felt the bite of the frost, and you did not shiver, because you are the frost. You have survived the long, dark nights by being hard. You armored yourself against the elements, and you have done a magnificent job. You are a masterpiece of winter. But listen closely. Something is changing. Can you feel it in the air? The biting edge of the wind is gone. The sky is changing from a hard steel grey to a soft, pale blue. The sun is climbing higher than it did yesterday. For months, the sun was just a cold white disk. But today, it feels different. It feels warm. At first, your instinct is to resist. You are a creature of the cold. Warmth is dangerous. Warmth threatens your shape. Warmth threatens your definition. If you get warm, you will lose your sharp edges. You will lose your height. You might think, if I stop being a snowman, who will I be? This is the fear we all carry. The fear of change. The fear of letting down our guard. We clutch our coldness because it is familiar. We hold on to our pain because it defines us. But look around the garden. Look at the branch of the cherry tree near you. The ice that encased the branch is beginning to glisten. It is no longer white. It is becoming transparent. It is catching the light. And under that ice, you can see the faint, dark swelling of a bud. Life is pushing against the frozen shell. The world is waking up. And deep down, in your core of packed snow, you feel a strange longing. A longing to join them. A longing to stop standing so still and stiff. A longing to rest. It is exhausting, isn't it? Holding this shape forever, standing at attention while the world turns, fighting gravity, fighting the sun. What would happen if you just relaxed? What would happen if you stopped trying to be a statue. The sun touches your shoulder. It is not an attack. It is a caress. It feels gentle. It feels kind. It whispers to you. You have stood watch long enough. You have survived the winter. It is safe to rest now. You feel the first tiny shift on the surface of your skin. The crystals of ice are loosening their grip on each other. The tightness is fading. You are standing on the threshold of a great transformation. You are about to discover that there is something better than being strong. There is the freedom of being free. The sun is now high in the sky. It is no longer the pale, distant sun of January. It is the golden, confident sun of approaching spring. It pours its light down upon the garden. Like warm honey, it touches the tops of the trees. It touches the roof of the garden shed. And it touches you. For the first time in your existence, the light does not bounce off you. Before, you were a mirror. You reflected everything away to stay cold. But now, you are absorbing the warmth. It penetrates the surface of your snowskin. It travels deep into your frozen core. It feels strange at first, a tingling sensation. It feels like a gentle vibration, waking up every sleeping crystal in your body. You realize that you have been holding your breath for a very long time. You have been clenching your muscles to hold this shape together, but the warmth is whispering to your atoms. Let go. It is okay. Let go. Imagine the microscopic world inside you. Millions of tiny ice crystals have been locked together, hand in hand, rigid and unmoving. They have been standing in formation, like soldiers, but now, bathed in this golden energy, they begin to relax. They loosen their grip on each other. They create space. The structure is not collapsing. It is sighing. It is the sigh of a structure that no longer needs to defend itself against the world. Vulnerability is not weakness. We are taught that to be soft is to be weak, that to be open is to be vulnerable, to attack. But look at what is happening. As you soften, you are not becoming weaker. You are becoming more receptive. You are beginning to feel the world instead of just standing in it. Ice can only touch the surface of things. Water can embrace things. By softening, you are gaining the superpower of connection. You are trading your armor for sensitivity. And then it happens. The moment of the first drop, you feel a gathering of moisture on your shoulder, or perhaps on the tip of your nose. The water pools together, heavy and full of light. It can no longer hold onto the solid form. It surrenders to gravity. Slide. It rolls down your side. It traces a warm, wet path over your cold skin. It feels like a gentle tickle. It feels like a tear of joy. It reaches the edge of your form and falls. Plip. It hits the snow at your feet. That sound, plip, it is the quietest sound in the world, yet it echoes like a bell. It announces the beginning of your freedom. You are no longer just a static object. You are moving. You are flowing. Another drop gathers, and another. Drip, drip, drip. A slow, rhythmic drumbeat of release. With every drop that falls, you feel a tiny weight lifted from your spirit. You are shedding the layers of the past. You are shedding the expectations of who you should be. You are letting go of the need to be perfect, symmetric, and upright. Notice your shoulders. For months, they have been squared and high. But now, under the gentle weight of the warmth, they begin to slope. They round downwards. It feels incredibly good. It feels like dropping a heavy backpack after a 10-mile hike. The tension in your neck releases. Your head, which has been held high to watch the horizon, now tilts slightly forward. It is a bow of gratitude to the earth. You are no longer looking at the distant, cold sky. You are looking at the ground that supports you. You are becoming humble. And in this humility, there is peace. When you are high and mighty, you have a long way to fall. When you are low and grounded, you have nothing to fear. You are already held. The relief of gravity. Think about how much energy you spend fighting gravity every day. Standing up, holding your head up, holding your image up. Gravity is not an enemy trying to pull you down. Gravity is the earth trying to hug you. Gravity is saying, "Come closer. Let me carry your weight." The melting snowman stops fighting gravity. He accepts the hug. He allows himself to settle. Feel that sensation in your own body, right now, lying in your bed. Stop holding yourself up. Let the mattress take 100% of the burden. Melt into it. Be heavy. Be grounded. The texture of your body changes. You are no longer hard and brittle. If a stone hit you now, it wouldn't chip you. It would land softly. You are becoming porous. The air moves through you. The light moves through you. You are turning into slush. A word that sounds messy, but is actually a state of transition. You are half solid, half liquid. You are the bridge between two worlds. This is the liminal space. The space between who you were and who you are becoming. It is a safe space. You don't have to rush through it. You can linger here, enjoying the softness. Listen to the sounds around you. The garden is responding to the melt. The icicles on the trees are weeping tears of relief. Drip, drip. The snow on the roof is sliding, shifting. Rumble, whoosh. The whole world is unbuttoning its winter coat. You are part of a great collective exhalation. You are not melting alone. Everything is softening with you. You feel a deep warmth spreading in your center. It is the sun's energy stored within your water. You realize that you are not losing yourself. You are simply changing your state of matter. You are expanding. Ice takes up a specific rigid space. It pushes others away. But water connects. As you melt, your base gets wider. You are spreading out over the earth. You are touching more of the ground than ever before. You are reaching out to the roots of the sleeping grass. Beneath the snow, you are reaching out to the soil. You are beginning to merge with the world around you. You are no longer the snowman. You are becoming the garden. From separation to union. The ego wants to be separate. It wants to be special. It wants to stand apart. But the soul wants to connect. The snowman was lonely. He stood apart from the trees, apart from the ground. The water is connected. It touches everything. By melting, you are ending your isolation. You are rejoining the flow of life. You are trading your height for breadth. You are trading your pride for connection. It is a worthy trade. The sun moves across the sky. The shadows shift and lengthen, but the warmth remains. You are smaller now, much smaller, but you do not feel diminished. You feel concentrated. You feel simpler. The complex details of your face, the carrot nose, the coal eyes, they are loosening too. They are just accessories. They are not you. You are the water. You are the essence. And the essence is indestructible. You can melt the shape, but you cannot destroy the water. You are safe. Even in this dissolution, you are safe. You feel a profound sense of rightness. This is what you were made for. You were not made to stand frozen forever. You were made to rise as vapor, fall as snow, stand as a snowman, and melt as water. This cycle is your dance. And right now, the music is slowing down. The music is calling you down to the earth. Down, down, down. Into the soft, waiting embrace of the soil. The sun begins to set at the garden, but you are no longer watching the sunset from a height. You are no longer the tall white figure standing guard. The mound of snow that was you has vanished. To the human eye, it might look like you are gone, but you know the truth. You are not gone. You have simply changed address. You have moved from the air to the earth. You have become a pool of clear, cool water resting on the soil. And now, a new journey begins. You feel a gentle pull. Gravity is inviting you deeper. You accept the invitation. Seep, sink. You slip through the blades of wet grass. You filter through the grains of soil. It is dark down here, but it is not cold. It smells rich and musky. It smells of potential. You travel downwards, weaving through the tiny tunnels of the earth, and then you bump into something. It is a root, a dry, thirsty root of a sleeping flower, perhaps a tulip or a daffodil. It has been waiting all winter for a sign. It has been curled up at the dark, conserving its last drop of energy. And now you arrive. You wrap yourself around the root. You offer yourself to it. You say, "Here, drink. I have brought the sun with me." You feel the root absorbing you. You feel your energy passing into the plant. It is a sensation of pure ecstasy, the joy of giving. When you were a snowman, you were beautiful to look at, but you couldn't help anyone. You were frozen in isolation. But now, as water, you are a life giver. You are the reason the flower will bloom in May. You are the reason the leaves will turn green. You realize that your melting was not a tragedy. It was a gift. You had to break your form to feed the world. Purpose in transformation. Sometimes we feel like our life is falling apart. We feel like we are losing our structure. But perhaps you are simply dissolving so you can be absorbed by something new. Perhaps you are becoming the fuel for a new season of your life. You are not ending. You are being invested. But not all of you stays underground. Some of you remains on the surface. You join with other droplets, droplets from the icicles, droplets from the roof. You find each other. One drop joins another, and suddenly you are no longer a drop. You are a stream, a tiny trickling rivulet of water, navigating the garden path. You begin to move, trickle, gurgle, flow. This is a new sensation, motion. For so long, you were defined by stasis, standing still. Now, you are defined by kinetic energy, movement. You feel light. You feel playful. You slide over pebbles. You dance around twigs. You are going somewhere. You don't know where. And you don't care. You just trust the slope of the land. Suddenly, a large grey stone blocks your path. It is big. It is hard. It is immovable. In your old life, as a snowman, if you hit a rock, you would have shattered. You would have fought it. Hardness against hardness. But now, you are water. You look at the rock. You don't get angry. You don't stop. You simply flow around it. You split your stream in two. Hug the sides of the rock and rejoin on the other side. It is effortless. You didn't lose any energy fighting the obstacle. You just acknowledged it and changed your shape to accommodate it. The path of least resistance. This is the ancient wisdom of Wu Wei, effortless action. Water never fights, but water always wins. It wins by yielding. When life puts a rock in your path, a difficult person, a delay, a problem, do not be the snowman. Do not hit it head on. Be the water. Flow around it. Find the gap. Find the soft way through. Adapt your shape to the situation and keep moving. Nothing can stop something that refuses to be rigid. You continue your journey down the garden path. The stream gets wider. More water joins you from the melting banks. The sound of your movement grows louder. Splash, rush. It is a happy sound. It is the laughter of spring. You feel a sense of camaraderie. You are no longer alone. When you were the snowman, you were the only one in the yard. Now, you are part of the many. You're mixed with waters from places you have never been. From the pine tree, from the fence, from the sky. You are a collective consciousness. There is safety in this crowd. You don't have to decide the direction anymore. The current decides for you. You can relax completely and just ride the wave. You pass by the cherry tree that you used to watch from a distance. Now, you wash over its roots. You see the world from a new angle. From below, everything looks tall and majestic. But you know a secret. You are the one holding them up. Without the water, the tall trees would fall. The lowest position is often the most powerful position. The sun begins to dip below the horizon. The air cools down slightly. But you're not afraid of freezing again. You are moving too fast to freeze. Running water does not freeze easily. As long as you keep flowing, keep changing, keep moving, the cold cannot catch you. Stagnation is death. Flow is life. You have learned the secret of immortality. Keep moving. Keep giving. Keep flowing. Ahead of you, you hear a new sound. A deeper, lower rumble. It is not the trickle of a stream. It is the roar of something bigger. The river. It is calling you. You feel a magnetic pull in your very molecules. You are approaching the destination. You are approaching the great reunion. You feel a mix of excitement and peace. You're about to lose your identity as a stream, just as you lost your identity as a snowman. But this time, you are not afraid at all, because you know that the river is going somewhere magnificent. The river is going to the ocean. The stream carries you forward. The water is moving faster now, wider and deeper. You have joined the great river. Here, you are no longer just the melted snow from the garden. You are mixed with the rain from the mountains. You are mixed with the mist from the valleys. You are flowing alongside millions of other stories, other journeys. But there is no crowding here. There is only a shared direction. You feel a powerful current beneath you. It is a force much stronger than your own will. And because it is so strong, you realize you don't have to swim. You don't have to steer. You don't have to worry about where you are going. The river knows the way. You can float. Think about that word, float. To float is to trust the water completely. To float is to stop doing and start being. You turn onto your back. You look up at the sky. The sun has set and the moon has risen. The same moon that watched you when you were a rigid snowman is watching you now. But how different you feel. Then you were stiff, cold, and lonely, worried about cracking. Now you are fluid, moving, and held by the current. You are no longer resisting the night. You are flowing through it. And then the horizon opens up. The riverbanks widen until they disappear. The smell of the air changes. It becomes salty, fresh, infinite. You hear the heartbeat of the planet. Crash, hush, crash, hush. You have arrived. The ocean. You glide past the final point of land. You enter the vast blue expanse. At first, the little drop of fresh water that was you might feel a moment of hesitation. Will I be lost in this vastness? Will I disappear? But as you touch the salt water, a memory awakens in your atoms. You remember where you came from, before you were snow, before you were a cloud, before you were vapor. You were this. You were the ocean. You are simply returning home. The drop and the ocean. There is a beautiful saying, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. When you merge with the sea, you don't lose your identity. You expand it. You trade your small, fragile self for a self that is deep, powerful, and eternal. You are no longer the snowman who can melt. You are no longer the stream that can dry up. You are the ocean, and the ocean cannot be destroyed. The ocean is vast enough to hold everything. It can hold the storms on the surface, and yet remain perfectly still in the deep. Tonight, you are that deep stillness. You feel the salt water embracing you. It is denser than the river water. It lifts you up. You feel lighter than ever before. You are rocking gently on the swells, up and down, up and down. It is the lullaby of the universe. It is the same rhythm that rocked you before you were born. Now, bring this feeling into your physical body lying in your bed. Imagine that your bed is the ocean. It is vast, warm, and supportive. You are the snowman who has finally melted completely. Scan your body one last time for any remaining ice. Is there a patch of ice in your jaw? Let it melt. Is there a shard of ice in your shoulders? Let it dissolve. Is there a tightness in your chest? Let it turn to water. Let it all flow out of you. Let your edges blur. Where does your body end and the mattress begin? You can't tell anymore. You are merging with the support beneath you. The end of effort. Sleep is not something you do. Sleep is something you fall into. Just like the river falls into the sea, you cannot force sleep, just as the snowman could not force himself to melt. You simply have to create the conditions and wait and surrender. Surrender to the tiredness. Surrender to the gravity. Surrender to the dark. It is safe to close your eyes. The ocean has you. You will not sink. You will float. I am going to count you down now. We are going to dive down from the surface waves into the deep, silent blue below, down to the place where the water never moves, the place of eternal rest. Ten. You are floating on the surface. The moon is a blur of silver light above you. 9. The water is warm. It supports every inch of your being. 8. You begin to sink slowly. Down, deeper. 7. The sounds of the world are muffled. The silence wraps around you like a blanket. 6. The water turns a beautiful, deep indigo blue. 5. No more effort, no more shape to hold, just pure existence. 4. Drifting with the slow underwater currents. 3. You are vast. You are weightless. You are free. 2. The last thought dissolves into a bubble and floats away. 1. Sleep. You are the ocean now, deep, dark, peaceful. Rest here. Tomorrow, the sun will rise, and the cycle will begin again. Mist will rise, clouds will form, snow will fall. But for tonight, just be the water, just be. As you drift in the deep blue, remember that you are safe in the flow of life. If this story helped you melt away your worries, please like this video to help others find their peace. Sleep well. My friends, you are home. Good night. Flow. Deep. Vast. Home.